Hello everyone and welcome back to Night Ghost 49 as we play our first 5, and we are playing Don't Starve. Now I do have something to let you know. I did see the comments on the previous video, and the biggest thing that resounded was that the volume was all off. That you couldn't hear my voice, the game volume was a little too loud, and basically I've decided to re-record the next episodes. I'll leave the one up, and this is what we're going to do. So I thought I would start over. I got to the end of day 2, and here I am with our lumberjack. Look, I already found a gold rock, so we're good to go. I will show you the map, where we're at. Let's cook some food tonight. And I'll get everybody all caught up on where we are and kind of what happened. I was in like day 6 or 8, I believe. But you know what? I don't want you guys to have a bad experience of sitting there listening and fighting with the audio the entire time. Plus, you guys know I have the worst ears for those situations. I never know how loud it should be or shouldn't be, and anyway, you guys know how it is. Excuse me. I do still have a bit of a sore throat, so I'm kind of battling that at the moment. I did find some bananas when I cut down a tree. I am going to cook up all this seaweed for food. I know that we can use seaweed for some other items like getting clams and whatnot. Mussels, which are really good for recovering health, sanity, and all that good stuff. So, I currently have a decent amount of flint, a little bit of rocks, enough to make a fire pit, and then we're going to be able to make our science machine here in a minute. I started on this island. I got most of the resources off of that I could. I got most of the resources off on this island as well, and they're all kind of connected and nice and close, and I haven't explored this one all the way yet. So that's kind of where we're at. I'd like to make sure we get the science machine first. And then I want to build a chest, put away a few things. And then once I build a chest, I want to see if we can do enough harvesting of trees to build a legit boat with a sail, because it's so much faster. So let's run back over here and do a bit of building. So here's the science machine. And perfect. So if you look here, I want this rowboat, but I need 3 boards. And the only way to do 3 boards is to refine a bunch of wood, and I don't feel like I'm going to get to that as quickly as I'd like. So let's explore the island. Let's pick up some resources. My worry is that I'm going to get into a situation where the big tree guy comes out and actually wants to fight us. And I'm not really in a good spot to do that. Now my raft is up there. I could escape if I needed to, but I really don't want to since I've already set up camp. I did see the comment about the seashells. Seashells do relieve like 10 stress. It's really good. Just like the flowers relieving 5 stress. And also you can use them for armor. So there's a couple things that I learned when I played through last time. So I'm in this a bit more educated than I was before. Hopefully you guys aren't too upset that I went ahead and switched it out. I've completely killed the music, and I've taken the sound effects down to 1. They were at 3. So I tend to play with my sound a bit low, so that you guys usually can hear me. So I apologize for any of the mix-up there. I think I'm only going to pick 1 more, because I've got 2 stacks of cut grass. I don't feel like I need a ton more. One thing I have learned, monkeys are the worst. There are these primate monkey things, and they are the worst thing to deal with. They just pick stuff up off the ground. They mess with you. They fling poo at you if you attack them. It's kind of a hot mess. But I don't really want to mess with them very much either. So, or at least if we do, we want it to be in a good situation before we do. Okay, there's some more gold there. That's very nice. This is a good size island. I've said that a few times, I think. We've got some swampy lands right there. Some swampy lands. And let's go ahead. And I haven't chopped a tree today. I need to chop at least 1 tree a day, even if we have to replant. But part of me thinks I should keep the pine cones on me so that I can replant if we get attacked. If you guys know what I'm saying. So I think I'm going to go back up here to base, and I don't think I have enough. Well, is it 4 or is it 3 logs to make a board? And I need 3 logs to actually make the chest. It's kind of what I'm thinking through right now. Just FYI. I haven't seen any monkeys. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this on the ground. Oh, we picked up an egg somewhere? Let's just eat it. I don't want to just sit on it, you know, or... I literally don't want to sit on it. I did make myself a little backpack. I can make some traps. We don't need those at the moment. Endothermic fire. That is not hard to make. That's good to know. But the fire pit's the really good one. We can do tools. I should do a shovel here soon as well. But let's run back here and check out the boards. Not a sign, not a hay wall. Here we go, boards. 4. Oh gosh, I need 2 more to make enough to do a chest. I really need a chest just to put some things away. So let's continue looking around. I think I still have my machete. Yeah, I still have my machete, so I could harvest some of these things, and I probably will. I do need them for the sails that we're going to use for our boat. The boat with the sails is so much faster. The rowboat with the attached sails, I should say. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Oh, nice. Spider's going to be good. We could harvest that for some resources and some silk. I think you have to find tidal pools to actually do any fishing, because I usually get the 2 silk, and then I'll fish like crazy and get a lot of good food. Also, I haven't set up any situation where I'm using charcoal, which I believe you can still do in this game, and the charcoal is what you need for the jerky racks. So that's something that I usually use. I like to depend on. Usually I do it to get through the winter. Yep, so I need one more. One more board. And we'll do a chest. Perfect. Alright, let's go into the chest and put away a few things that we don't actually need right now. We'll put away those. Put away those as well. And the palm leaf, the palm fronds. I need some limpets. Do have the cooked seaweed. Okay, let's take a look over here on the west side of the island. Oh, primates. I hate these guys. Look at how many. There's only one benefit I've seen is when you get attacked by dogs. I just bring them over here and they tend to fight each other and at least thin out the monkeys, or usually the dogs die because there's always like a ton of monkeys, so not too concerned about that. The monkeys do tend to take the berries, so they're the turkeys of the game right now, which means I really don't like them. Just not a huge fan of the turkeys. So thanks everybody for all the support on the first video too. I don't want to say I'm surprised because this game is kind of fun. Actually, the game is amazingly fun. But I was surprised that people suggested it, and I hadn't really looked at it too much myself. So, see, I just picked up more grass that I did not need. That's okay. The monkeys do sleep. And if you get them close to your camp and you fight them at night, I think you can kill them. This island is huge. I've never seen one this big. In the roughly, you know, maybe 4 hours I put in this game total. Alright. Okay, good. Okay, I was wondering about this. We do have crab dens here, so we can make some traps for that. We can make some traps for spider stuff. Green mushroom, I believe, is for healing. Oh, there's another spider den right there. Will they attack? See? They just take everything. They're just the worst. Come on, monkeys, attack spiders. Have fun with them. They're like right next to them, and they just live in harmony over here, I guess. Hakuna Matata. Alright, let's get back to camp. So that I can cook up. Actually, I don't have that much to cook up tonight. I can just use the manure as fuel. I don't tend to use it for much of anything else. I don't know if you can do farms here. I don't feel like there's a big need to do farms, to be completely honest. So I'm not too sure that's a huge concern. I'm worried to... Seriously? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. All the other ones are going to come after me now. I may have just created a huge problem for myself. Oh, the poo! He's going to fling poo, and that does so much stress damage. Let's pick it up, though. I really shouldn't have attacked them. You tend to provoke them, and they just relentlessly come after you. So let's go ahead and just burn this, so I can have a nice, crazy fire. I'm going to pick up the sweet potatoes, cook them up. I tend to leave them alone, because I don't want to... Oh, he's pissed. Are you going to throw stuff? Huh? Little monkey. Let's get him closer. Usually they sleep at night, but he's mad, so he's just hitting his chest and going cray-cray on me. Oh well. Not that worried about it. This fire was way too much. I did not need all that, but that's okay. Maybe we'll explore over here in this black area so we can we can kill the monkey if we need to. I'd like to... Oh, he's sleeping. Get him! Die! Die, monkey! Oh, crap. I was really hoping he would die. This is going to be a pain. He's going to keep flinging poo at me. And I don't really have the... I don't have a lot of shells around here to get rid of stress. Let's just see how long we'll chase. Yeah, he's pretty fast. Basically, he's turkey speed. Goofy turkey. Yep, fling your poo. Come on. I'll just pick it up and use it as fuel. Alright, whatever. We're going to keep going over here. He's probably going to follow and be a piece of garbage, but that's alright. Maybe we can get some spiders down here? I don't know. I've seen that the snakes, the spiders, and all that tend to not bother each other. Which, I mean, good for them, I guess, but not too good for me. He seems to forget after a while. That's good. Alright, I think we need to do our at least one tree that we chop down. I might be creating even more problems by spawning the tree dude. But I need wood. How much did we get? 3? Yeah, that's okay. We got 2 jungle tree seeds. So that's good. We did get an egg. I think we're getting that out of there. Oh, he was close, and I hit the space bar, which I tend to use to like pick up stuff and do action items. Oh, dang it. There we go. Oh, that's right. He carries all the stuff. I forgot all about that. Holy crap. Let's eat these. Full health, sweet potato, and a morsel. Let's throw down this. Pick up the morsel. I'm going to leave the doubloons there. Okay, good. He is dead as a doornail. Looks like we're going to have a good day for it. I had to spend a little bit of it, messing with that guy, but that's okay. Let's see what it takes to make the big ship. I'd like to run around and actually see what's around the area. Let's cook the egg. Cook everything for now. Basically, I'm just going to have a lot of food. Wait, there was something he was carrying? Snake skin? I'm intrigued and repelled. Okay, nice. Let's drop that. We'll plant these seeds. I want to clear up my inventory a little bit because I'd like to do a little bit of exploring. But let's see what it takes to make the rowboat. So 3 boards. So I need even like 12 more logs. So I'm not going to be able to do that at the moment. I think I should do a tiny bit of exploring. Let's look around out here. I don't want to get too far away. I've made the mistake a couple times when just messing around and going too far away from my main base camp and getting killed. And by killed, I mean I just die at night out in the ocean thinking, oh, it's not too far away. I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, that's not so much the case. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to stay around the island. I'm going to just get some seaweed. I have figured out how to do the mussels, or the, not the lobster dens, but the other guys. I gotta find them and show you guys. You have to take raw seaweed, a stick, and I think a seashell. And, oh, there you go, for the mussels. And you have to plump it in there, right? And then once it's in there, it takes a little bit, but they spawn, and then you get a mussel out of it. But it gets rid of the sticks and stuff. So you just have to be careful. I thought it was something you could renew, like a trap, and it would have some durability. It doesn't. It's a one-time use. So, well, this is nice. I'm exploring the whole area around here, picking up a good amount of seaweed, I think. Yep, up to 4. So as long as I'm close to the island, I think I should be fine. So day 4 is going to be a little bit more exploratory. We took care of that monkey, got a few additional items, which was nice. We got to look around here. So there are some mussels strewn about this whole area. I haven't been able to find a tidal pool, which I think would be very helpful, because I think you can just sit and fish from them. If I'm seeing what that is and kind of understanding that correctly. So I hope that's true, because that would be very beneficial if we did find that. Ooh, we should probably chop that down for some trees. You know, let's just do that real quick. For some wood. We'll also get some coconut seeds, and then we can... Well, coconuts. They're not seeds. They're coconuts. We'll take those back to base camp and replant those. We'll have a ton of trees. I need to start having a lot of the seeds grouped up in one little spot. Like people have seen me doing in the live streams before. Not in this game, but in the base game. Or I'll take them, I'll clump them all together, and then I'll light them on fire. So I'll have like 4 or 5 or 6 trees that are a good size. And I'll light them on fire, and then I'll get a lot of charcoal out of them. And then we can build the... I don't think it's in here. I think it's in food, and you actually have to research it with the science machine. But you do drying racks, and you can make a lot of jerky that lasts very, very long. And generally the idea there is you do that so that you can survive the winter. I don't know how big of an issue that is here. I know it's some kind of an issue. And the reason I say that is because heat seems to be something that you can manipulate. I'm going to go and hop off and go straight up the island. I don't think I have time to go all the way around. Wait, actually, since this is a swamp, I could probably just zip around. Never mind. When I go under the tree, it does say, "Thank you, tree, for protection." It normally does that when you're too hot. And that's good to kind of see that as a mechanic, I suppose, because then, you know, we can manipulate that and go from there. Some people don't like the mechanic of the hot and cold. I tend to think it's okay. The winters are pretty difficult. They're a big struggle. But anyway, I tend to do all right there. But I would rely a lot on rabbits, and then they nerfed that pretty hard. Okay, so we're near our base camp. I think I'm going to keep some coconut seeds on me, just in case we spawn that big bad dude. Because I'd rather just plant those trees down and have him get pacified pretty quickly. I am going to start harvesting some roots, or not roots, some vines, and also bamboo. Bamboo you can turn to cloth, didn't know that for a while. But I need these items for our sail that we're going to build. I do need more wood. What am I down to? Where are we at? We're at 5. I do need 12. Is that banana? No, that's a flower. Ha! Never mind. Again, my apologies. Oh, that was just a spider. Okay. Now, remember the monster meat from the spiders is not good for us. So we can't really use that as a viable food source. We would have to actually make the crock pot, which you do need charcoal for, and cook that up into some kind of lasagna or whatever. You need other stuff to put with it. Okay, let's head back to camp. I'm glad there's a few boulders here, because I am going to run out of flint eventually. I need to find a volcanic island, because that's how you tend to replenish that, I think. And then the volcanoes actually going off is another way, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Is there any manure in here? No, I do have a decent amount of seeds. Let's go ahead and pop those in there for now. Keep all of the tree seeds together. Do they have a life? The coconuts do, because you can chop them up with the machete and eat them. So that's good to know. That's good to know. I do need a little bit more oomph to my fire, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out the 40 grass and feed that. Where'd it go? I thought I saw it, yeah. I see that you don't need a whole heck of a lot at night, so I just have to be wary of that. Let's cook that. Let's go. I'm going to cook up all the seaweed for now. I'm not going to do any of the mussels. Well, actually, let's just take a look. What do I need for that? Survival. Oh, I can do a big backpack. Ooh. Let's do the big backpack. I like the big backpack a lot better. There we go. Let's use that instead of the little one. But if you look at food, go to the top. There you go. Mussel stick. I guess I could show that off. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'll pick up the next one in a minute. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.